So yesterday the Game Awards took place, and by the way, massive congrats to Baldur's Gate 3 and the team that worked on it for winning Game of the Year. It was a much deserved win, and today I wanted to discuss Matthew McConaughey's surprise guest visit at this year's Game Awards by introducing a brand new sci-fi RPG title from Archetype Entertainment called Exodus, and why it could be the next Mass Effect-like game, and perhaps a spiritual successor to the Mass Effect series by BioWare. Matthew McConaughey will play a character in this game, which is a time-bending narrative sci-fi RPG experience, obviously known as Exodus. And this trailer that was shown at the Game Awards was awesome in my opinion. It was definitely one of the highlights of the show. So what do we know so far? So in terms of the developers at Archetype Entertainment, they are a Texas-based studio and subsidiary of Hasbro Entertainment. Obviously, you know Hasbro for making toys, but they also do dabble in other things as well. They're also a pocket division of developer and publisher known as Wizards of the Coast. Hence why you may see all of their logos on the title card at the end of the trailer. Archetype Entertainment have industry veterans from BioWare, 343, EA, Naughty Dog and other AAA studios. They've sort of over the years got really interesting and sort of veteran talent at their studio, which is really nice to hear. They were founded in 2018 as well as 2019, and from BioWare specifically, because I know a lot of people that watch me are sort of fans of BioWare, from BioWare they have James Olin, who retired from BioWare in 2018 and is now a studio lead. So in terms of the story and gameplay, in Exodus we'll play as an interstellar scout from humanity known as the Traveller. This was sort of plastered all over the promotional art and throughout the trailer. We go against an alien foe called the Celestials. They are the main antagonists of the actual series and game, and are a threat to human life on an extinction-based level, and what appears to be a planetary scale as well. And it's going to fall up to us to jump into distant star systems, galaxies, explore the galaxy and battle the Celestials. And what was really cool that it was emphasised at the Game Awards that this is going to be a sort of time-bending adventure. It's going to feature time travel as well as time dilation. And they sort of touched on the fact that although we'll be doing stuff sort of, you know, within the new galaxy, because time works differently, then it's going to affect our loved ones. And how on earth this is actually going to go play into the game, I don't know, because what if this game is actually on sort of a time limit and you've got a time limit to complete it? I would think that would be really sort of stressful and anxiety inducing to play, but it would be really interesting in a story perspective, and I imagine there's going to be certain choices that we're going to have to make that obviously impact people's lives on a sort of time dilation scale. In this new hostile galaxy, we are the underdogs, fighting for our final battle for survival and to prevent extinction. And according to sort of the advertising of the game, we are the Traveller, humanity's last hope. Also, by the way, exploration appears to be a major feature of Exodus, which is really nice to hear, and from what we've seen so far from the trailer footage and concept art and information from the website, this new title looks brilliant and definitely a Mass Effect style experience, with a bleed through of narrative and third person shooting and combat. Maybe we'll also see some more, I guess, traditional and hardcore RPG elements, more akin to what we saw in the original Mass Effect and what Andromeda sort of tried to accomplish, because obviously Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 3 are more sort of, I guess, cinematic experiences, whereas Mass Effect 1 is more of sort of a old school RPG with loot and different stats and whatnot, and I'm hoping that Exodus follows suit. So in terms of the Traveller, we play as a character called Jun, the heir of Oren Aslan, a legendary traveller from the world of Leden. A renegade amongst the stars really, and again this is sort of screaming Commander Shepard to me, so I'm really happy already. We are a hunter of secret and alien technology, inheriting the gift of neural induction from our mother, who is a actual sort of celestial heritage. According to sort of the description as well, we're able to interact with celestial technology unlike other humans, sort of similar to Shepard's interactions with the Prothean beacon in the original Mass Effect. And according to the website, 40,000 years ago humanity was forced to abandon a dying Earth, taking to the stars in massive arc ships. We found a habitable galaxy in Centauri. Here we are the underdogs, struggling for survival in a cold and hostile galaxy, teetering on the edge of extinction, and our only hope for salvation lies with the Travellers, brave heroes and explorers descended from the early travellers. By the way, these first travellers on their first ships that left Earth long ago, so definitely exciting stuff here. But speaking of Matt McConaughey, whilst Matt himself confirmed his role as an actor within obviously the game Exodus, which makes sense as he featured in movies such as Interstellar, it remains currently unknown at this time as to precisely how prominent his role may be in the game. But speaking of which, Exodus will release for Xbox Series S, Series X, PS5 as well as PC, so it's nice to see all three. In terms of a release date, however, for Exodus, we currently don't know what it is, but stay tuned for future updates on the channel. I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye on Exodus because, like I said, I'm a big fan of games like Dead Space, Mass Effect, and this sort of gives me vibes of those sort of games, and you know, like the classic sort of Star Wars PS2 games as well. I'm a massive sci-fi fan, so for me seeing something like this is really cool. By the way, if you go onto the main website, you can see more cool information such as shorts, and we can also see concept art as well as sort of lore dumps, and we can actually see in-depth details on who our different companions will be, such as, for example, one being Tom Vargas, who is described as a charming rogue, lean and handsome, and he suffered extensive experimentation by an enemy military who will probably come up against in the game. And also maybe even a talking pig named Charlotte, who may be a pet or a companion in the game, and personally I think that is awesome. I think little things like that to sort of give the game a bit of soul and identity will be awesome to have in game. So anyway guys, tell me in the comments below, what did you think of the trailer at the Game Awards for Exodus, and are you excited for it, and do you want to see more of it on the channel? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and for more sci-fi gaming goodness, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and share the video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.